check. 1, 2, 3. Testing. We are live. Hello, good evening, good morning, if that's what time it is for you. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the pub. We are hanging out on a Friday night. We're going to be drinking a beer. Please, if you are old enough, grab your favorite drink and let's have a good night. I am officially by myself tonight because I was not sure if I was going to be doing this stream. And that is also part of the reason why I didn't really post about it until literally right now. I have not posted about this on social media at all. Hopefully the quality is okay. I'm using a different computer, and it's telling me that YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. It looks fine to me. Everything looks fine on my computer, so I'm not really sure what YouTube is thinking. So if you are checking this out, if you are able to take a look, everything looks fine on my side. So I'm not really sure what YouTube is saying. But welcome into the stream. My name is Devon. I apologize. I was not here last week. We made a surprise road trip up to Omaha to hang out with my parents and my sister and her kids for the big long Memorial Day weekend. So that was kind of also unexpected. It was one of those things where I think it was like Wednesday night. My wife looked at me and this is literally like midnight, and she says, do you think we should actually go up to Omaha this weekend? Yeah, sure, let's do it. So Thursday after work, the next day, like literally like 10 hours after we talked about it, we packed up and we went to Omaha. That was super fun. Good times. But we had a lot of fun there. Yeah, so that is why I wasn't here last weekend. And like I said, lots of stuff going on this week, lots of stuff going on next week, lots of things going on over the weekends. It's the summer, officially summertime. So I know that everybody is busy. I'm busy. It's going like crazy. So everything is going crazy, but it's fine. It's fine. So we've got a ton to talk about just because of that, just because of the craziness. Some exciting stuff, though. Some exciting stuff that I'm super happy to share. But there's definitely going to be some things changing, which is something that, we knew was going to happen. Stuff is just going to be different, and there's not much that we're going to be able to do about that. Man, but where do we start? So I am unfortunately by myself tonight. That's where I was going with that story because I had no idea if this was going to be happening. Today is actually my son's birthday, so I didn't know what the plan was. We didn't really plan much for him. As far as a party goes, I didn't know if that was something that we were going to do. There was a good chance that, this time right now, we'd still have, some people over, friends over, hanging out, finishing opening presents and eating cake or whatever, all that stuff. But we just had a really good day with him today, and my daughter. We just kind of did some stuff as a family. I think he had a good time. So we did not have anybody over tonight, which meant plenty of time. He's officially in bed already. He has enjoyed his birthday enough today, which gives me enough time to stream, which gives me enough time to play with this new computer. I set the stream up again, but we're not probably going to talk about this computer much because chances are I will not have it next week. It's a long story. Yeah, but so I don't have anybody with me tonight because I had no idea if this stream was happening or not. And there was also part of me that was like, okay, well, I don't have anybody coming over. I'm just going to skip the stream, do whatever. But I have some really fun stuff that I want to talk about. Some things that I feel like I have to talk about. There's definitely some stuff that's going to be changing as far as this channel goes, as far as my content goes, as far as what my focus is going forward. And just kind of wanted to get all of that out there, even if it's just by myself, even if it's just me talking to nobody. I want to get all of this out here. So let's see. So I don't want to go too crazy. I don't want to go too obnoxious with all the hype and drama and waiting around around everything that we're going to be talking about. I think the main thing outside of all the news, let's be honest, lots of news stuff going on. So we'll get to that. At least mention it, at least talk about it. If anybody's going to be in the chat at that time, find out people's thoughts on that kind of stuff. Phone stuff, lots of fun stuff going on. But I kind of wanted to start off with my job, with my full-time job. Last Thursday, give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I forgot to post anywhere but Twitter. I'm gonna just give me 1 second here, and then I'll finish this thought. I want to make sure I'm ready for this. Hopefully everybody's doing good. If anybody's here, which is fine if you're not. I understand. It's fine. Goodness gracious, why is Facebook going so slow? Yeah, so let me just I'm just gonna wait 1 second, see if anybody else jumps in the chat here. But yeah, so I wanted to talk just a little bit about this computer. I know I wasn't gonna, but this is one of the 2022 Yoga 7i. It's a 14-inch. I bought it thinking I was going to need it. It was an open box from Best Buy, so it was a really good deal. But turns out that I don't need it. So I'm hopefully going to find out within the next week sometime whether I'm going to be returning it or if I know anybody that wants to buy it from me. So if anybody does want to buy it, let me know because I have this available. So there's that. But it's a super nice little computer. I'm really excited that I even just got to play with it. To be honest, I love the full aluminum body, the touch screen. The screen is super nice. I love laptops now that have this 16 by 10 resolution on them. I think that's super nice for just getting stuff done. I really like it. So. Alrighty, so as far as the news I wanted to share. So if you're following me on Twitter and or LinkedIn, those are the two places I posted this so far. I put in my notice at my my full-time job, my day job. Put in my notice, and my last day was officially Wednesday. So it was last Wednesday, and on Thursday, I started a new job. And it's really, really fun. It's really, really it's fun for me because I get to now say that I am a full-time YouTuber. That's not really my full. Well, I mean, like I said, I can say it now. Okay, so let me explain though. I accepted another position with a company called vidIQ. And if you are not familiar with YouTube, if you're not familiar with them, they have built a browser extension that does a whole bunch of analytics and AI stuff that can help you out with YouTube. So if you are an active creator on YouTube, I definitely suggest downloading it, checking it out. It's super fun. Hey, we got Clout Shot in the chat. How's it going? How is it going? Beautiful day. How was the Italian festival? Is that what you said you were going to today? Oh, goodness. Ugh, it's chugging. My computer's chugging. Oh, my gosh. Hopefully that's not affecting the stream. If it is, could you let me know? Is the stream chugging at all? Is the stream lagging? Going good. Just got back from everything. You're exhausted. I can imagine. It was so hot today. I mowed the lawn today, which was honestly, I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but I'm here, so there's that. Really hot. Stream seems okay. Good. Yeah. So I mean, YouTube keeps telling me some weird things. My computer is not super liking it. It's not the worst, but we're working on it. Cool. Well, I'm glad you had fun. Hey, Red, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Weren't you working something today? I thought you said you were working an event. Something. Well, either way, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I am by myself tonight, which is fine. I was just saying before that I had no idea if I was going to be doing this stream or not. I had no idea if we were going to be having people over today, if we were going to be busy doing something, if we were having family. It's Leo's birthday today, so we did a whole bunch of stuff, but we did not have like a gigantic party for him or anything. So he's already in bed, and I have the ability to stream. So I'm excited to be on, but I had no idea if I was actually going to be here tonight. You weren't able to go to Pride Fest because you weren't going to the lake, but then I looked at the calendar and we aren't. Okay, yeah. I did see you post that. That's awesome. I can't wait. I'm just hoping that it's not quite as humid as it was today. That would be great if it could be not as humid. If it's as hot, that's probably fine. But if it's just less humid, like, I don't want the electronics to just go get all wet and steamy. I don't know. It's probably not a good thing for electronics to be outside for that long. You were thinking that it won't last if it's like, yeah, right. It's going to be hot. Hopefully there's lots of water, and hopefully the electronics make it. Today you're not working. Okay, cool. You have to move the whole setup from the office into the balcony area, and then you're going to Nebraska and back tomorrow. Wow, that's a lot. Are you getting anything in particular from Nebraska, or are you just driving for the fun of it? Oh, you said you're moving. Are you helping your new roommate move? Is that what you're doing? Okay, perfect. Yep. Getting your roommate. Nice. That's awesome. That sounds like fun. That sounds like a good time. Moving is always fun. Except it's not. That's the joke. I never want to move again. Oh, I'm so nervous because, now having a house, like we've accumulated so much stuff. But that was the one nice thing about moving last time. Is we'd accumulated a lot of crap that time too, but we got rid of a lot of it. So I was able to talk my wife into getting rid of so much stuff. Yeah, the amount of cables is insane. I made a video about that a while back when I was cleaning out my office. Like I've got boxes of cables. It's stupid. Oh man. Well, either way, welcome to the stream. I was just sharing a little bit of information about my new full-time job now that I am officially a full-time YouTuber. Quit my job. My last day was Wednesday. Went through a lot of it, made, keep, sale. Oh yeah. That's the way to do it. So my last day at my job was officially on Wednesday, and I can now say that I am a full-time YouTuber. I do also have a full-time job now helping people with YouTube. So there's that as my, side gig. That's what I call it. But so I started that job on Thursday now. So I now work for a company called vidIQ. If you have not downloaded that extension, go and do it. It's amazing for YouTube. But the cool part is that my job is now like studying YouTube and helping people with it. So for the next couple weeks, I am doing absolutely nothing but studying YouTube and figuring out how it works and figuring out the best ways to help people with it. So I'm excited for this new adventure, and I'm excited to dive in. I started doing YouTube again almost exactly a year ago now, and it has been one of those things that I've just not gotten tired of. So the fact that I can now do it full time is, I can't wait to see what happens. Thank you. I appreciate it. So that being said, there are going to probably be some changes to living the dream. Absolutely. I don't think I could ask for more at this point. It's been incredible. Just the people that I've already talked to, that I've been in calls with, the information that I've been given, it's absolutely incredible, and I can't wait because we're just getting started. So that being said, I feel like I've learned so much already, and I really want to put as much of this to work as possible. Use this information on my personal channels. So one thing that I am planning on doing is, at this moment, I haven't done anything officially yet, but this is kind of my plan. Oh my gosh, the amount of resources is insane. There's so much stuff. It's crazy. So at this moment, again, this was like, these are like decisions that I've made and things I've been brainstorming and thinking about like the last day or two. So a lot of this could change, but my plan going forward is this channel is going to focus more. We're going to niche down. If you have ever heard that advice, that is the advice I'm going to take with this channel. I'm going to niche it down much, much farther and focus more probably just on smartphones. Focus it more on that kind of stuff. Just to kind of experiment with that side of YouTube, the search aspects of that, and the like ultra niche version of YouTube. But I also want to experiment and play with the other side of YouTube, and that's like the fun side, the do whatever you want, whatever. So I'm planning on repurposing another old channel that I have into more of a vlog, personal type of thing. Just so that's where I can be able to make random videos of whatever. I can make them gaming videos. I can make them family videos. I can make them the Casey Game On videos. Going to those events, like the perfect example of that is the gamer night at the cave video that, we got all that video from. Like, I want to make a video out of that, but I don't think that fits in the niche, the ultra niche of this channel. Even this channel right now, the way it stands, I don't think it fits there. and the way that I want to continue moving forward with it is even smaller. So I don't think it fits there, but I still want to make those videos. So I'll be making another channel, or I'm not making, be repurposing. Brandon finally made the varsity team. Hey, congrats, Brandon. Nice work. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. Yes, so it's so that I think that's going forward what I'm going to do. But that also leaves me with this stream right here, because I really, really, really don't want to change this stream. I don't think that I could honestly probably do a, like, I mean, I probably could, a phone-based live stream once a week. I probably could. I don't think I want to, though. I don't want to change it to that. So I kind of want to keep this stream just the way it is, and honestly, just as casual, if not more casual at this point. But that means that I'm probably going to end up switching it over to that other channel. So this channel, I think, is going to be very much focused on smartphones, and I'm going to have a new channel where some of this kind of stuff is going to move to. That's where I really want to get. I want to get good at, like, the vlogging stuff. Like, I want to practice it. I want to practice making videos like we did out at the K. And so do I think? Yes. So I do think it'll be hard to manage both. That is part of the reason why I haven't done it yet. I have understood this type of mentality, right? Or not, like, this is how the algorithm kind of works, right? And I know that ultra niching down is a good way to grow. I just haven't wanted to manage 2 channels yet. I'm hoping that now with this current job, one, I will be that much more focused on YouTube just all day, every day, that I won't need to, well, I probably will spend just as much, if not more time, like, learning and stuff, but I'm hoping that there'll be a lot, I'll feel like I have more time, because I won't be switching my brain between, like, my full-time job and then back to YouTube, and then, oh, back to here, and then back to YouTube. Like, my brain will just always be in YouTube mode now. So I'm hoping that makes it easier to manage 2 channels. I also don't think that this channel, when it is going to be the ultra niche of the smartphone stuff that I have my, like, idea for, I don't think that that's going to require a lot of videos either. I think my goal for that is going to be right now, like, 2 a month, like 2 videos a month. Honestly, maybe even 1. And my goal for that is to focus on, like, you know, a certain style of video and try to, like, get good at those, make those the highly edited ones, make those the, you know, really pretty with graphics and sound effects and things going on, right? And, like, 1 or 2 a month, I think, is going to be my goal to start with. And then I think with this other channel, they're going to be, again, probably more casual videos. They're going to be things that happen. They're going to be events. I'm still trying to decide how, like, personal I want to get. Like, I don't know if I want to do, like, a bunch of actual family stuff or not. I don't know if I just want to put that out on the internet at this point. But for sure, stuff like the Gamer Night at the K, Midwest Fest, I want to make a ton of content. It's going to be really hard. Like, I would probably make some content out at Pride Fest if we weren't working that. I think it's going to be really hard to try to get video. But yeah, so I do definitely think that it's going to be harder to manage 2 channels. That's why I have not done it yet. But I think we're going to try. We're going to see what happens. Because I also have this other channel, and I want to use it for something. It's just kind of sitting there right now, so I want to use it for something. So we'll see how that all works. But that being said, I think what I'm going to do is this stream is going to move over to that channel. So this channel is going to turn into, just like I said, that probably 1 or 2 videos a month. Going to be super focused And that is going to be, you know, when you look at that channel, when you look at a video on it, you know exactly what you're getting, so that it's really, really easy to grow. And then my other channel is just gonna be whatever. We're gonna see what happens. I think that's the way I'm gonna go with it. So like if I want to stream playing some Fortnite to it, I can. If I want to post a video, you know, I played some TFT and this happened, like I can post that. I can, you know, go to Midwest Fest, record a bunch of video, upload that video. I can, like, I think the other types of content, a lot of other stuff that I've uploaded could also fit there. Like probably anything computer and other tech related outside of phones is probably going to go over there. So like when the video where my daughter and I worked on this computer, like I'll make that a video still. I'll probably just upload it to my other channel. Yeah. So I've been talking about using, I think I'm going to go with Devon Does Life, just so that there's some like overlap. Hey, Jonathan, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you being here. We're just talking about YouTube and my new job and going full-time YouTube. And basically, the quick recap is that I'm probably going to start another channel. This might be the last time that we stream on this channel. It all depends on how organized I get over the next couple days and if I get that channel like up and running. I first heard you when Pinky mentioned me. Yes, thank you. He's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. I remember that from Twitter. Welcome, welcome. Well, this is right now. This is definitely a good space to be. We're talking, not really even talking tech yet. Maybe we'll talk some tech if we get there. But man. Yeah, so it's been a ride. YouTube has an organized tab that puts your stream in a different slot. An organized tab? Do you mean just like they have the, like when you go to the subscriptions and it always puts the streams at the top? So I know that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, finding a stream, the good thing is finding a stream of somebody you're subscribed to on YouTube is great. It's easy. It is not nearly as easy to find a stream and people that are live on YouTube when a live stream tab next to the videos channel in your channel. Yeah, so yeah, if you go to somebody's channel, they have that kind of stuff. I really wish it was easier to actually go and just find live streams. I feel like it's not, but you get notifications when you go live and you just click it. That's awesome. Well, thank you for having notifications on for my channel. I'm guessing that has to be the case. Otherwise, I don't usually get notifications for random things. Mr. Tech, you've got a question. Well, I will try. I will attempt to answer your question. Hey, thank you. Appreciate the notifications on. Well, like I was saying, I appreciate it. Hopefully you don't get too many crazy notifications. Videos on this channel, again, will probably be a little bit more sparse. Holy buckets. I don't know what that is. All right. How do you move files on a hard drive or solid state to then split your Windows boot file and whatnot? Okay. Let me try to understand your question before I try to answer it. Are you wanting to like have a separate like Windows boot drive and you just want all your files on a different drive? Or you want to split your Windows boot file? Yes. Okay. Okay. So at this point I wouldn't recommend that. Transfer the OS, don't recommend other than backing up. Yeah, I mean, at this point in time I wouldn't split them up. For the most part, I don't think there's a need to, unless the only way that I would want to do that is if you already have like 2 drives and you just don't want to go and buy another one. Leave the OS on one and remove the other files. I mean, you can always do like a reset on the OS and that would remove files, but you can like keep settings. Just do like a reset in Windows. You just added 2 new drives. Okay. Yeah, I mean, at this point in time, for the most part, drives are like big enough that people don't usually need to do that anymore. But I mean, what I would probably, again, depending on what like sizes of drives these are they all the same size? I assume the new ones that you got are bigger drives, right? Okay, so you got 2 new drives. Does that mean you have 1 old drive? And you want to take that 1 old drive and split it between the 2, OS on one and like files on the other. Okay, you have 2 old drives. You have a NAS, that's awesome. I do not have anything like that. I just have a really big external drive. It might be easier for me to fully understand this if we get like on a call at some point. You can turn any old, yeah. So I mean, at this point I would probably just, if it were me, depending on the size of the drives, like I would take your old drive and literally just like clone it over to the new one, so it's just a complete copy. And then you can like remove the stuff that you don't want on it. I feel like that would probably be easier. Just do literally a full copy, put the new hard drive into the computer and boot from that. Should work just fine. And then just delete anything on that drive that you don't need anymore. That you don't want or whatever. Then that way, I mean, yeah, you've got a backup of it the whole time. You're not deleting a bunch of stuff. Otherwise, I mean, I don't know if there's a good way to like just copy over like the OS. I mean, I don't know. I say hard drive just as a term. Well, my one. Wait, do I have a spinning drive anymore? I don't remember. I don't know if my external. I don't think my external. Maybe it's a solid state drive. Yeah, I mean, I have not used a spinning hard drive as internally in a computer in years at this point. Yeah. I mean, I think my external might be a spinning disk. I don't really remember, to be honest. It's probably not. Probably not. I don't know. But yeah, definitely don't recommend spinning hard drives to anybody for anything at this point. I just say hard drive just as a term for like a storage device. That's what I should say. Just use your storage device. I just say hard drive though. That's the terminology I was using. But yeah, I mean, that without maybe understanding a little bit better, like if we get on a phone call and talk about it, I might have some different opinions. But at the moment, that's kind of what it sounds like to me. Like if I was going to do that, I would probably and the software that I used to use is no longer free. So I forget the last time what I used to make a copy of my hard drive. So yeah, I mean, I can look and just try to find some software that can just literally clone a hard drive. Literally just clone it, then you can swap out to the new one, boot from that, and just delete whatever files you don't want on it. Like that might take a little bit longer, but I don't know if there's a good way to just like automatically split stuff up. I'm not sure. Your personal PC is all SSD except for your NAS. It has an SSD for the NAS operations. Yeah, sure. That makes sense. And Oh yeah, and when it's just like having some video or something on there like that, you can definitely have spinning drives at that point. You, ooh, excuse me. You got to go. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for stopping by, though. I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a good night. Yeah, so yeah, I mean that's definitely something we could talk through more too. I'd be happy to. I just feel like it's hard to fully understand through YouTube chat sometimes. Hard to understand. Perfect, no worries. Yes. Yeah, something like that. All right. Yeah, so that's so that was a lot of stuff there. But yeah, that was honestly the main thing I kind of wanted to get on here and talk about was what was your tweet about people and their flip phones? Oh man, so the Motorola just finally released a bunch of information about their new flip phones. So that's I understand the fold, like the big folding phone that you have. I understand why people would want that. I just don't think it's right for me. I completely understand why you would want to use one though. Like it makes sense for people that use their phones more than me. I honestly can't believe that my wife hasn't wanted one. I feel like that's the kind of phone that'd like be perfect for her. People that use their phones, like want to get stuff done, want to have that big viewing experience for whatever they're doing. I'm just on my computer too much to need that big of a screen in my pocket. But the little flip phones, the little clamshell ones, I don't understand. I don't get it. I mean, it's this phone, right? It's any regular sized phone. And then you can fold it in half. Okay. So what does that do? It makes it into a little square. So like maybe you can get away with the idea that it's a little bit smaller to like to bring with you. Maybe, but it I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Especially when you consider what you're losing out on with that. As soon as you get one of those phones, you're also it's smaller but thicker for exactly. You're also losing out. All of a sudden, those phones have less battery because they're more compact. They have that extra hinge in there. They have typically worse specs. Because again, they have less battery. They're trying to be more efficient. They're trying to go for the form factor rather than the best specs in a phone. The screen is going to be worse because you can't have the Gorilla Glass Victus like this. You can't have Gorilla Glass like it's going to be like a plasticky screen, right? You're losing so much, I feel, that I just can't imagine that being able to say, oh yeah, this much space saved in my pocket was worth it to get a phone like that. And then they're more expensive because it's new technology. They don't make sense in my head yet. I mean, maybe if you got the exact same specs and they were the same price, like just a different form factor, sure, if that's the form factor you want, go for it. But man, I just don't understand them yet. They don't make sense to me. I would love to get one. I'd love to play with one. Don't get me wrong. I just don't understand them. So I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me. So that's why I made the tweet. So Motorola just came out and released a bunch of information about the new Razr Ultra. And I think they're pretty cool. You don't think they make sense to a lot of people? Yeah, like I have no idea. I guess another nice thing is it helps protect the screen, right? Like chances are you're going to get less scratches on your screen than me. But guess what? again, Gorilla Glass is getting so good. I don't have a screen protector on this phone. I haven't had a screen protector on a phone in so long. Goes in and out of my pocket all day, every day. I've had this for months now, and there's no scratches on it. So I don't know. I don't know if you can even use that as a reason, but yeah. So it's just a little confusing to me. And what is even more confusing is that now the thing with these flip phones is to put a screen on the front, or on the back. So when you close it, there's another big screen there. And so the Motorola one is the one that I put in that picture in that tweet. That Motorola, the entire square is a screen. And it honestly made more sense to me before, when it was a smaller screen and it was just like widgets. You could see a notification come through. You could see, your music playing. You could and switch songs. It was more like your watch, right? Your smartwatch. So now all of a sudden you kind of get the functionality of your smartwatch over there without having to wear a watch, right? But now this one on the Motorola phone is this big. And guess what? It doesn't do widgets. It's a full freaking phone on that front screen. You can literally do anything on the phone on that screen. And so they show the videos of like people typing out a text message, or playing games, or like watching a YouTube video on that little screen. And I'm, why? Why on that little screen? Is it too much work to just open your phone up? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. So it made more sense when that screen was smaller to me. It made more sense. Yeah, so the Motorola, the phone that I just shared in that picture that has the whole like half of it is a screen. It's a fully functional. It's not like a separate phone, like it's your phone, right? It's just a second screen for your phone. It's a full functioning screen for your phone. You can do absolutely anything on it. They're insane if they're doing that. Yeah, I mean, so it's not a separate phone. It's just a full screen on your phone that you can do anything with. It's not just the widgets. It's not whatever. It's crazy to me. They need to make it where you can detach the other screen and give it to your kid. Huh. I mean, let me think about that for a second. If you had just a device that had two screens on it, I mean, the one thing that you're doing, I mean, it'd have to be two separate devices, unless you'd have it'd be, unless it's literally a wireless secondary display connected back when you. That's actually a cool idea. I could get behind that. So honestly, it would be like the LG, the LG Velvet with the secondary screen cover, except it has so it's literally just a phone with two screens on it, right? But then you can just unattach it and it still functions. It's like a wireless display on it. Out of all the phones you have had, the most interesting one was the Wing. Absolutely, it still is. And I'm never getting rid of that phone. I have it and I love it. And honestly, every time I look at it, I wish that LG was still making phones, and I wish so badly that we would have gotten a second version of that phone. I would be using that phone every single day if it just had a little bit faster processor in it. Like, it just lags a little bit too much, especially when it's, you compare it to the newer phones. You like your phone if you can use the front screen so your kid could sit in front of you while they are on YouTube and you see the big fold screens. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, the hard part is I'm trying to think, is there any other use case for like a detachable, fully functional screen still outside of people having kids? Because you wouldn't be able to market it just as that. You might be able to market that as an add-on. Like I said, like you just have a regular phone and then you can buy an add-on is just, an extra screen that you could make your phone. Look, now it's a folding phone, but then at any point in time, like I can detach it and give it to somebody and they can use it as a separate thing. May need to get one of those. Yeah, if you want to watch sports and need to still text or do something else. Yeah, I mean, the hard part is the you'd have to have some sort of wireless display, and then you'd have to stay within a certain range. Otherwise, it's gonna get all cranky about it. But I could see that. That'd be pretty cool. Huh. I'm just trying to think of any other use case for that outside of at least the detachable part, right? Like obviously people can use two screens. I'm trying to think of the use case for being detachable other than giving one to your kid, right? I don't know. But that is a really interesting concept, I think. What are your thoughts on people that get the extra displays for laptop users? That's what this conversation made me think of. I think they're pretty cool. I've actually really, really, really considered, if I didn't have this monitor, I probably would have bought one of those little like external USB monitors that they're literally like 13 inches or like 11 inches. They just plug in via USB and that gives it power and data. I probably would have bought something like that. The ones that you actually like attach to your laptop, those are a little bit more janky, I think. Attach and use it as a camera setup. Yeah, I could see that. So I actually really want. Let me go find it. The Lenovo i9 9i. What's it called? Let me find. I don't know if you're familiar with that. It is a 2-screened laptop. Okay, the Lenovo YogaBook 9i. Let me get this. Let me get this link here. You've thought about getting the attachment for your work laptop meetings? Yeah, it would. Sorry, you're so into my idea now, dude. No, that's super interesting. I love that idea. So that the link that I just posted. So this Lenovo YogaBook 9i is a dual screen laptop. If it wasn't gonna be so darn expensive, I would be getting one of those. I think they're coming out like next month or something, or it might be this month. Might have been next month, last month. I don't know for sure. But yeah, they're super cool looking, and I really kind of want one of those. You gotta like look at the videos and stuff of them. You can flip that around any way you want, so you can have them stacked vertically like that, or you can detach it from the keyboard. You can set it up so you have two screens side by side. It's super cool. Yeah, I really want one. I would be getting one if they weren't so darn expensive, but they're gonna be like $2,000. So I mean, I don't think that necessarily the multiple screens on a laptop is a bad thing, but I feel like it's got to be done in a easy enough way that it's not inconvenient. Like I've just seen a lot of those flip out monitor things that attach to your screen and like flip out. They just look so clunky and cumbersome for the most part. That's why I said if I needed a second screen for a laptop, like to take on the go, I would just get one of those extra little USB monitors. So then the nice thing is, it's one of those things you can take out if you need it. It's not really cumbersome. You can put it on either side. I think that's just a much simpler approach than hoping that your new attachment fits on your laptop and it doesn't fall over and you can't get a different laptop because it fits perfectly on this one. And I don't know. I would just get one of those like portable monitors. I assume it's much cheaper too. Those multiple flip out ones just don't look as convenient to me as they make them sound. I don't know. Maybe they're nice. I have no idea. Haven't tried one, but yeah. So that Lenovo Yoga Book 9i though, that's the one that I want. Can you imagine just taking that and like reading it as a book? It's literally just two like tablets that are hooked together. It's like your folding phone. Can you imagine just taking that and just like reading that like a book? It'd be so cool. I like weird stuff like that though. But it's gotta be usable. You can't just be weird to be weird. It's gotta be weird because it makes sense. And not because it makes sense, but because it works type of thing. Like that's half the reason I love the LG Wing so much is because I look at it and I'm like, that works. That's the way I want my phone to be. That makes so much sense to me. What are my thoughts on Midwest Fest? You won't be able to go? What? I'm planning on going. Whisper, we're getting some tickets for everybody. So that's too bad that you can't go. Yeah, I'm definitely planning on going. Again, hopefully, because I'm a full-time YouTuber now, hopefully I'll make some decent connections and talk to some other content creators that are there. And again, hopefully make some content myself, You're pretty sure you have to work? That's too bad. I mean, it's going to happen, right? Like, you can't not be at work all the time. That, and we've got so much going on recently, I feel. It's almost every week. Summer just gets crazy. Everybody's doing something. As long as you keep Casey Game On 94 in your thoughts. You might have to call in though. Oh, it's true. 100%. Yeah. So just so you know, it is not going to cost you anything if you do want to go. We got tickets. That's Nick, I don't know why he doesn't want to like talk about this stuff, because he's like, no, people can only think about one thing at a time. So like, we knew about Pride Fest a long time ago, but he was like, nope, we need to focus on the Royals thing, on the Gamer Night at the K. We need to get cars figured out, carpooling. We need to get everything planned for that. And then as soon as that's over, then he was like, okay, move on to Pride Fest. People can think about Pride Fest now. So I promise, like, after next weekend, he's going, all right, here we go. Who wants to go? I don't know. Hopefully he'll mention it before that. You're back. Welcome back, Jonathan. Welcome back. Thank you. You are all too sweet to us. Oh my gosh. Absolutely not. This is the thing that I told Nick is this is the reason that we have the partners. So one, Nick is 100% in, and he's like, we got to go. He's taking the mentality of like, go big or go home very seriously this year, and like, and going into the future. Like, he is ready right now with Casey Game On to go absolutely as big as we need to. Otherwise he's going to go home type of thing. Like, he doesn't want it to stagnate anymore. He doesn't want to just do Casey Game On anymore. So I told him, I was like, this is why we have the partners, is to send them to things like this. Gamer Night at the K. How much more of a perfect event to be able to show off our jerseys, to be able to advertise and be able to talk to people. Like, that's an event that the partners need to be going to. Midwest Fest, a content creator convention in Kansas City. You guys are content creators. Like, this is what you need to do. We need that to happen. So I told him, I was like, if we're not sending you guys to that type of stuff, we should not be doing this partner program. So we're the ones that need you guys. That was one of the reasons why you didn't want to go. Felt it was expensive. Yeah, I mean, they are adding a bunch of stuff. It's going to be interesting. I'm really excited to see what they can do. This is their first event, so it's going to be interesting. I mean, not interesting. Like, I'm excited. Just, again, being within Casey Game On for so long and organizing events for so long now, I'm interested to see what they can do and what they can bring, and see if they take any of our advice. You're back from eating tacos for dinner? That sounds amazing. Tacos are always good. No, the problem is we need to know, because we have to be able to... Yeah, I know, right? That's what I keep saying. I'm like, the earlier you tell people stuff, I don't know. That's a Nick thing we need to work on. Really enjoy being a partner. Absolutely. We enjoy having you guys. Gamer night was so fun. If Bendy called you, if Bendy called me, I would have made a friend who role plays out at... If he wouldn't have called you, or if you would have made a friend who role plays out at the K. That's pretty good. Role players seem hard to find. I mean, I believe that. I don't think... I mean, I don't know if role playing has been ever like a popular, like, in comparison to like other standard gaming, right? So that's cool to actually meet people that do it. You have like 60 subs in your channel, double from mine. 60 subs. I mean, my channel, we just got another one today. I think I'm at 369 now. Not 60. 600. Okay. Yes, that is double. That is double now. Yes. Congratulations. I'm pushing hard this year. We're going to get to 1,000. That's my goal. But that's awesome. 600 is crazy. Like, most people, again, the majority of people that start YouTube, that do YouTube, it's a couple videos and it's probably less than a couple of subscribers. So the fact that, I mean, you've made it to 600, you're already in like the top 2% of people that do YouTube. As crazy as that stuff sounds, like, that's awesome. You have 37K? No, you don't. Unless you have a secret YouTube channel that you're not telling me about. Or is that your goal, Clout? Your goal is 37,000 subscribers? You're dreaming. Yeah. That's crazy, though. It's I mean, and the crazy thing is subscriber count can change. I have a secret account. That's the one that I'm talking about repurposing. I should send it to you. Again, hopefully I haven't done anything with it yet. Actually, let me see if... Yeah, I mean, it's not done yet. I have a secret account too, though. But yeah, I'm still working on it. We'll get it out hopefully this week. I need to exactly figure out what I'm going to do. Secret YouTube accounts are fun, though. I think lots of people have secret YouTube accounts. But I can't show anyone. Uh, secret YouTube accounts. That needs to be a topic right there. Secret YouTube accounts. What's your plan for your videos? So I was talking about this earlier. So I've been learning and just kind of organizing in my head how I want to do everything. So right now, this has just been my YouTube channel, and it's been focused on like tech stuff, basically, and just generic stuff, right? So this channel, I'm pretty sure I'm going to start like hyper focusing. I have a smartphone-based, like ultra niche that I'm going to try to focus on, and that is going to be this channel. And then this other channel, I'm going to repurpose. I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to. I think I'm going to turn into more of my personal, my vlog channel, and kind of. We'll figure that one out, but that one is going to be much less focused on anything. Obviously, probably still, gaming wise, and obviously my life. Like it's going to be much more focused on me. Your channel is focused on tech. Your second channel does anything other than your main channel. Exactly. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do too. Basically have my one very, very focused channel, and then my one that is everything else. Yep. So I think that's what a lot of people do, and that's I honestly, half the reason that I've done YouTube at this point is because I think it's so much fun to just experiment with everything, and just try different things out and try to figure it out. So that's what I'm trying to do with these channels. And that's why I want to take this one to the like ultra hyper niche area, because I really want to try that and figure out how it works and see what works with YouTube, right? Otherwise, I just, I also just like making and posting videos, so that's also fun. Yes, I also think collaborations is a huge thing, and I definitely want to do more of that. I think that's going to be I think that's an untapped market at this moment. I think in just like almost all of content creation, there could be so much more going on as far as collaborations go. And I think that is a very untapped market. So that's one of those things that definitely, there's got to be like better ways to do it. I think the one place that's figured that out, right, is like podcasts. Is everybody interviews people and does stuff like that. But I think it's hard. Again, we're just talking schedules and we're just doing stuff like that. Like it's so hard to collaborate with somebody here because your schedule has to work. You have to be close enough to be able to get here, that kind of stuff. So, and even when you're recording content. But I'm really hoping, I want to start recording a bunch of content. I really, really want to get like a Casey Game On content day, like once a month at least type of thing. And so just like the first weekend of the month is always our, collaboration content weekend or something. And we just find a new place around town. We go take some pictures. We go do some videos. We just talk. We do whatever. Like I really want to make some of this happen, but I know that it's tough, but you are home for the summer, so you'd like to come to you for a collab if that ever pans out. Well, I am in Kansas City. I don't know how close you are to that, but yeah, absolutely. I've had lots of people to come over here, and we've just had chats and hung out. Like I said, at the moment I'm still planning on doing this stream, but it'll probably be on a new channel in the future. But We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening with this stream. When Britt gets the KC City amazing race, we'll be vlogging and stuff, and then we can share that to one channel. Absolutely. I think that's I want to do stuff like that super regularly. Like, we could be doing all that stuff. Honestly, I think what we need to do is get just a little bit out of the mindset of the LAN is the only thing, right? Like, we could be doing stuff every day, every week. We could be creating content all the time. We can turn Casey Game on. We could be playing games every single day. Nobody plays games in the Discord server. So it's crazy to me. So that's we need people to like do stuff more regularly than just at the LAN. That's not good enough anymore. You're in Florida, but you can probably just save up money to. Oh my gosh! I mean, that's a little extreme. I'm not going to stop you from like coming to Kansas City, but I don't know if my channel is worth that much for a collab yet. We'll see. Hopefully it is, but my hope is that my channel is big enough where I could pay for people to come out. I could pay for the flight and hotel. That's the nice thing about tech now, is that you don't have to be in the same room. Absolutely. I could definitely, anybody can do that kind of stuff, right? But we should be doing that. I'm in a weird situation, at least with this stream, right? Like, I want to have people sitting here next to me, but there's no reason we shouldn't be doing stuff like that. And I think the other thing that is super cool to be able to do, especially with like YouTube and just other generic content creation, and basically anything outside of live streaming, there's no reason why I shouldn't write a script for a video and then and like write you guys into the script. And then I can literally, like, anybody that wants to collab in a video, and then like I send you the script and it says like, hey, go outside, say these lines, do whatever, run around, like whatever, and you go and record it, send it back to me, and I can easily put it in my video. So there's no reason why we shouldn't be doing stuff like that too. Like, that could be very easily daily type of content, or stuff that we're doing, not necessarily making videos every day, but like that should be a regular thing. If I'm making a video, I can just have you guys guest star in it by writing that down and having you guys record that. I'm fine if we do them via call. Oh, absolutely. Blow your mind. It is Scarfino, 1/3 of the Hot Dog Drone Patrol. Welcome, Scarfino. I'm going to get the oh my gosh. Okay. So fun. This is a fun experience because Scarfino does not know that I just quit my job to become a full-time YouTuber. You're unsubscribing if you don't blow my mind. Okay, well, let me tell you. I have to tell you about what just happened. I put in my notice. My last day was Wednesday at my job. I quit. And I am now full-time doing content creation and working with YouTube. Can you have Katie come in and tell me that? She's in the middle of a game of Fortnite, I assume. What are you saying, like, you don't believe me? You don't believe it? What? Why do you not believe me? That is, I have never lied to you a single second of our lives. I've never once told you a lie. Why would I start now? Also, if I can show you, I don't know if I can show you. Look at this. Look, this is the other thing that gets me so excited, that I don't have anything else in my pockets right now. I have one phone. I don't have a company phone. I'm not on call right now. I'm so excited. It's been so long. It's been so long. That decision is 100% on the partner. I've made that jump before. I believe in you. Okay, well, here, let me tell you the full details. I but actually use the F word. So I can't because YouTube doesn't like it anymore. No, I'm kidding. I mean, they don't like, they're trying to cut down on swearing, but and I don't. Okay, so here's the thing is I've talked to them, and I would love to continue like working with them and like part-time type of aspects or whatever. But that is until I figure out like what my full-time schedule is going to look like. Okay, so let me fully explain to you. So I can officially say that I am working full-time with YouTube. I accepted another job with a company called vidIQ. They make a browser extension that focuses on helping people with YouTube. So I am officially a content creator coach for vidIQ. So my job is now like my official job. They're paying me, so that's why it's not as big of a deal. They're paying me money, but my job with them now is to learn YouTube, make sure I know how it works, and they're teaching us all of that, all of their algorithm insider information stuff, how to use YouTube, how it works, how all of this happens. And then we are going to be literally one-on-one like coaching people and helping creators get the most out of YouTube. So it's not like I don't have a job anymore. I am, it is stable at the moment. So, but that being said, I am ridiculously excited because they have given us all of their tools as well. Just literally in the last 2 days, I have taken in so much information. Yes, so much easier with a paycheck. Very, very much easier with a paycheck. I've taken in so much information already, and I'm so ready to not only learn this new job, right? But this job directly correlates now with my YouTube channel. And hopefully I can continue growing those. And honestly, like, again, everybody that I was in phone calls with this last 2 days have successful, like, full-time paying YouTube channels alongside of this job. So, like, that's my next goal is that I can continue growing my YouTube channel / channels. And, okay, so that's one thing. You're saying that I should make a video on how to use vidIQ. I still 100% need to figure out if I am supposed to do that or not. I don't know. I don't want to do anything that I'm not supposed to outside of the company. So even at this point, I'm not 100%. I don't think I'm not supposed to do anything that competes with their business model, right? So like I can definitely still tell you how to succeed as a Twitch streamer, and I can definitely still tell you my advice on working with Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. To be honest, I'm not sure. And again, just talking about it on a live stream is probably not a big deal, but like I don't know if I want. I just need to clarify with some people and figure out what officially I can say outside of my official job about YouTube anymore, if that makes sense. But yeah, my goal now is to work this job, just have a blast doing it, and then be able to take all of my own advice and continue growing and building on top of my YouTube channel, so that becomes its own source of income, and we can just start seeing that pay off as well. So I'm excited. But that being said, I'd be happy to talk to anybody, on Discord and like, figure stuff out, help talk through some content creator things if anybody's, wants to do that. Again, literally 2 days into training, but the nice thing is I'm only 2 days into training, but it is like 100% my full-time job now to learn how YouTube works. So again, we're 2 days in, but I feel like it is all coming super fast, and I'm so excited for it. I can't wait to see what everything like looks like in a month. YouTube is a crazy platform. So thanks for stopping by, Scarfino. I appreciate it. I figured that you might like this news. Imagine the knowledge you'll have after a year. Dude, it's gonna be insane. You're supposed to come back here. Because I told Scarfino that I quit my full-time job and I am now a full-time YouTuber, and he didn't believe me. So if you could just confirm.
I can confirm.
Whoa. And she can confirm too. This is my first client. We're going to build her a YouTube channel.
Yeah. and I just finished my first year of first grade.
She did.
Hey, Reed.
Oh, YouTube superstar. Welcome in, Nick. Appreciate you being here. One day you'll write a chapter about me in your famous person book.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. It'll be something like
Feels
that.
like a lifetime ago, though.
Yeah, I barely.
Like forever ago.
I don't even remember what he looks like, to be honest.
Look at this Barbie. I got this Barbie.
Yep.
She's got a Barbie.
Alrighty. We'll let you go. We'll take our
Don't
accessories.
spill those accessories.
We're busy playing Yeet Your Friend or something on Roblox.
Yeet a friend on Roblox. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Like this. Yeet.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate it.
Happy to help. See y'all.
Your face is ingrained in your brain. Your beard is, at least. I don't know about your face. The Memoirs of Meaty Mitts. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Scar W is ingrained forever. That's never going away. Working with your PCs is your top favorite. Absolutely. I love, if anybody ever wants to put together a computer, that is something I could get lost in and do all day, every day. That'd be amazing. I love doing that stuff. I don't know. Memoirs of the Meaty Mitts. I don't know if I could write. I don't know if that was always a goal. Like when I was younger, was to write a book. I don't know if it is anymore. I don't know if that's a goal of mine. I don't know. I could see writing like, a short ebook or something. Or it would literally be like, I'm just going to write an outline, have ChatGPT write the book for me, and then have somebody edit it. Like, I don't think maybe I would, dictate to somebody. I just don't know if I want to write a book anymore. But having a book would be pretty cool, I think. You can't do videos without a script. It is... Jesus. It is really difficult. It definitely takes certain talent to be able to do something without a script. I definitely write... For the most part, I usually write like an outline, and then I'll write a script. And then usually what I do is I'll write the script, and then I'll read through it like once or twice, just to kind of see make sure I know and I'm comfortable with what I want to say. But then almost all the time when I actually record the video, I'll go back to just the outline, So otherwise I'm just like staring at the screen, like reading my script. I'll just have the outline sitting next to me, and then I'll just talk to the camera. But I usually like write a full script and read it a time or two. But don't give that prompt to ChatGPT either. Hey, Mr. AI, draw Nick like one of your French girls, please. Oh my goodness. I'm getting tired. I've been waking up too early lately. My rib and my jaw finally aren't hurting nearly as bad as they have been like the last 3 or 4 weeks. I was actually able to play volleyball last night. But I've been hurting a lot less, so I've been waking up and working out like this last week. So before this I've been like sleeping in till 7:30. You wake up at 9 o'clock. Oh my gosh, that must be nice. Like 7:30 was sleeping in for me. So I've been waking up now at like, for most days, closer to like that 5:30, 6 o'clock to try to get in a workout. And now I'm just tired because I'm not used to it anymore. It's like a month without doing it. Yeah, so it was actually, last night was our last week of volleyball. And of course, we were halfway through and it got rained out. But man, it was fun. I really like doing that. I've never really played sand volleyball before. But last year, I had a friend that was in it that asked us to come in and sub in for somebody that wasn't going to be there. It's like, this is a blast. I had so much fun. So then this year we decided to go and sign up for ourselves. But yeah, so we did. This was the spring. We just did. It was the spring, like 2-month season. So we did that. So we're officially done now. But we decided, because we don't have like enough people, we didn't have enough people to do it every week. For the most part, we were finding subs ourselves, mostly because we have so many kids and all that stuff that it was just a pain trying to get everybody together. So we're not gonna do it for the summer right now, but hopefully I'm sure we'll do it in the future. They also do a bunch of like just random weekends and stuff, so you don't always have to like do the like leagues, do the thing for so long. What am I drinking? This is a local beer from a brewery called Limitless Brewing. It is called the Joko Juice. It is a hazy, citrusy IPA. So many kids. And I'm not saying like we have so many kids. We have 2 kids. But between everybody that was playing volleyball. So we have another couple that has 2 kids, but they just had their second kid in March. So like they signed up to play, but they're like, we also have a 1-month-old newborn, so we probably can't have at least one person play. So, and it's just, and then the other, then we have another couple that was playing with us. They also have 2 kids, but they live way too far away to be coming regularly. We have another set of friends that would be playing with us, wanted to join in, but she is also like 7 months pregnant right now, so that didn't work. There's just too many kids and babies and stuff. Send you that on Discord. Yes, I can. Limitless Brewing Joko Juice. Boom. That is what that is. Again, I don't know if they sell that anywhere outside of like their brewery, to be honest. I've never seen it in like cans or anything at a liquor store. So, but you can definitely check. Does your new job allow you to have a medical card so you can finally be nice to me? What? They are headquartered out of California, so I assume that I could probably get a medical card if I wanted to. I don't know if I can have your beer droned over. It would be exposed to too much altitude. Well, I mean, my drone doesn't go that far to up to you, but yeah, I mean, yeah, if you got too far, it would probably have some sort of effect on the carbonation and stuff. That probably wouldn't be great. I can't imagine you would notice a difference. But honestly, liquid would be really just heavy, and liquid would just be heavy, and I can't imagine that it would be great to fly the drone. Like I could send you probably a 4-ounce little bottle of something. It'd have to be stronger than just beer to make it worth it. Ah, man, you guys are awesome. I appreciate all of you for being here. Your medical card expires next month. Probably not renewing it. All you're hearing is excuses. A real entrepreneur would try it and find a way to improve it. I mean, yeah, I saw Minnesota just voted to. I didn't realize that it was coming that soon too. August is. That's pretty crazy. They literally just did that. You let your Mo card lapse. I'm just saying that like you would need a really, really big drone to carry liquid around, and then even when you do, like it's just more of a logistical thing. I'm not trying to make excuses. Oh, man. You're crazy. You guys are crazy. All right. I was gonna talk about a bunch of other stuff, but I don't think we need to unless people want to. But you got a guy in North KC. Take this not in my chat, probably. You guys are crazy. I just don't. Excuse me. And how it's good for I'm all for it, honestly. The only reason I'm not super interested in talking about it, like on record, in public, on the internet, on my YouTube channel, is that it's still federally illegal. But I'm all for it. I have always been very much a America, land of the free, do whatever you want kind of person. Like, if people want to do that, go for it. Like, I don't know why the government is stopping people. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really, like, that worried about talking about, especially when we're talking about, like, the legality of it, right? I'm not interested in, like, just telling stories and, you know, recounting terrible nights and things like that, but your attitude should be federally illegal. I mean, that's an opinion. Microsoft 2011, that was before Microsoft stores existed, just so you know. Actually, I think the first one was 2010 or 2011. I don't remember. But our Microsoft store was mid 2012. Okay, Microsoft Store retail. That's what I need, not Microsoft Store. Oh, man. Okay, the first one actually opened October 2009. Okay, so, yeah, you're fine. Stop fighting. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely do not think that weed should be illegal. You have a nice beard scar. His secret is that he sacrificed all of the hair on top of his head for a decent beard. So there are consequences to your actions. Trim it every 3 months. Oh my gosh, you guys. You guys are crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm yawning too much. That means we're gonna have to cut here soon. I'm yawning. You want to get a custom sign for your pub? Oh, okay. So I was actually looking at that today. One of the things I was looking at was, and trying to fix was like backgrounds for my YouTube video, and for just because I'm now going to be on camera video chatting like all day every day. That's going to be my job. Trying to figure out a really good like nice looking background and definitely one of the things that I need to get is some like background lighting type of stuff. That's definitely the most popular is all those neon signs. So I was literally brainstorming, looking at pricing out different signs, trying to figure out where they go though. It's easy enough to get stuff down here. But I'm looking more for the office. You need to utilize the wrestling move DDT more with your channel. Okay. For SEO reasons. Could probably do that. I do need to. That is another thing that I want to do in the next like couple weeks is try to figure out some really good branding things. I don't want to go like all out crazy. I don't know if I need like a logo and like things designed, but I think I do need to get a little bit of some sort of branding. So I don't know, maybe we use DDT. Same, you need background lighting for your videos too. Yeah, the nice thing is, I mean, you can use almost anything. I was trying to figure out. I just honestly don't know what I'm gonna do with my background because it's this weird wall cutout closet thing with a bookshelf. Like I just don't know what to do with my background. This phone sucks, DDT. Gosh. I feel like I'd get copyrighted for that. Elgato makes some really good lighting stuff, like key lights. Absolutely. If it wasn't so expensive, I would buy all of it. Did the guys that built an elaborate bar in his basement just say he didn't want to go too elaborate? I don't know. I don't remember what I said, to be honest. For the branding and stuff. You missed the whole like hour-long conversation about my channel and what I'm planning on doing with it and all of that different stuff. I'm still figuring out what I'm gonna do. I don't know how active this channel is gonna be. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure it all out. I just don't. I need to figure out some branding, but all I'm saying is it might just be like I need to take a really good picture, like headshot, figure out like some standard colors that I use, maybe get like a font like a font that I use everywhere for DevonDoesTech. Like I just don't know how elaborate I need to go. That's all I'm saying. RGB colors, yeah. So I think I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do too. I have some LED stuff in my office. I've got, honestly, down here, I've just got a ton of lamps. Like I wanted to do a setup video, and I probably still will at some point. But I've got so many lamps just around here. They're just cheap lamps. Like lights are lights, but I do have a lot of Philips Hue lights. Just email Elgato and tell them to give one of everything. That'd be nice. You should get a fog machine and rave lights. Why, yes. I do have a fog machine right here. Why, yes. I do have rave lights right here. Are you saying that I'm some sort of amateur? Clout? Oh no. That was close. Okay, I didn't break anything. Are you serious though? You think I'm an amateur at this? Can you become the shirtless dad tech reviewer that features a different beer sponsor every video? I don't know. At that point, I don't know why I'd be a tech reviewer. I feel like the shirtless dad reviewing the beers would be more of the draw. He totally has one-man dance parties down there. Actually, not gonna lie, I have done this like in the mornings when I'm working out before. Not gonna lie, like put my headphones in, just crank the music. So I work out down here too. Turn the lights on, like those lights. Turn the rest of the lights down. Just like have a rave while I'm working out down here, and just turn the music up. That's insane. I had it right below me. Yeah, it's been sitting there for a long time. Before Casey Game On, it was here when you were here. More like craft computing. Do beer talk after his videos. Yeah, I just don't know how much. Like, I've had those thoughts before, right? Like, you could do, a different beer with this tech talk or whatever. But I just don't. Those, for some people, those things meet and come together. But for most other people, they don't. Like, I don't know what is the percentage of people that are looking at tech reviews on YouTube care about what beer you're drinking while you're watching the tech review, right? Your intro should be, I don't always do tech, but when I do, Devon does tech. That's not bad. I need to come up with something like that too, I think. After the stream, you should bump that new MGK Pressure song and punch the sky. Film a video in the pub like that beer commercial. Like that beer commercial. I'm not sure which beer commercial you're talking about. Yeah, I don't have parties down here by myself very often, but every once in a while we do like come down here and just have dance parties like with my daughter. We'll bring like these microphones and we'll do karaoke and stuff. Like we go crazy. I don't know why craft computing do that, but hey, you can click off anyways. Oh, is craft computing like a thing? Is that already like a craft? That's, I'm sure, yeah, it's already a channel, right? If that didn't just, I don't know why that computing. Yeah, I mean, I've watched like lots of things. Okay, yeah, craft computing has 300,000. I've not seen that before. That's cool. I will have to check them out. The most interesting man commercial. Oh, the Dose of Keys guy. Okay, yeah, a YouTube channel. Okay, okay. So wait, I need to go back. What are we talking about here? You watched his videos before. I will have to check it out. I've never heard of that channel before, so for sure I will. So you want me to record Dosa Keys guy videos down here? Just rebrand into Epic Craft Computing. You don't because you're not over 21. Hey, that's good. You shouldn't be drinking if you're not 21. And never will talk about beer on my channel. Yes, that's not a good idea. Definitely not a good idea. Okay, so After you, okay, and film the video in the pub like the beer commercial. Okay. You guys are crazy. I barely remember not being 21. Sometimes. Sometimes I remember that. I don't remember a lot of things very well, though, so that's kind of a me problem. You are definitely old, though, Reed. I kind of feel bad for you, to be honest. I feel like I'm a good amount of old right now. Like, I can look at the really old people, like Scarfino and like other old people, and I feel young. But then I can look at all the young people and be like, I'm older than you, and I know more than you. Ha ha ha. I'm right in the middle, you know? So I think it's a good age. Nice. Happy birthday. That's awesome. May 30th. It's literally my son's birthday today. He turned 2 years old today, and then my daughter's birthday was a couple weeks ago. Whoa, look at that. I just got a new subscriber. Nick the Nerd. Thank you for the subscribe, Nick. Whoa. Oh my gosh. You've seen some things. Oh my gosh. Nick the Nerd just subscribed. You have a lot of channels apparently. Hey, well, I appreciate it. That brings us to 370 subscribers. So that's awesome. We are about to crack that 400 number. You have 3 siblings. One is 8 years old, your second is 5, and your brother is 6. That's awesome. They are so much younger than you guys. Than you. Real Nick and Casey Game On. Subbed months ago. Okay. This is a completely random channel. Well, appreciate it. That anything helps. Anything helps. Anything helps on that road to 1,000. That road to 1K. This is imposter Nick. One of those, something like that. I've got some ideas though, and hopefully I don't know. I need some help though. So I've got a bunch of ideas, but what I haven't figured out, Scarfino, I don't want your 20-year-old Call of Duty videos anywhere near me, so I don't want to merge channels. But I need some help because I need to do something for my 1-year YouTube anniversary. So on June 14th of last year, that's when I reposted my first YouTube video. June 14th. So I've got 11 days. I need to come up with something for being on YouTube again for 1 year. Oh, gee, it really was almost 20 years ago. I don't want COD videos. I don't want anything close to that. I'm a Fortnite boy. Dude, Scarfino, you need to come and play Fortnite with us. I wanna see your build mechanics. Call of Duty 1 was almost 20 years ago. Why did you have to put that in my head? Dude, it was so long ago. That's crazy. Yeah, so if anybody has any ideas, I need ideas for my 1-year anniversary. Cal invite? I don't know what that means. Are you saying invite you to Fortnite? Or what are you saying? Cal invite. Oh, calendar invite? Like send you a calendar invite to play Fortnite? That's how old you are? Alright, now I don't even know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. It's all gibberish to me. I've literally never been a... Yes. I've already drank the Kool-Aid. I'm never going back. I'm a YouTuber now. I assume that those are Call of Duty terms, but I've never ever, even 20 years ago, I was never a Call of Duty player. I remember getting whichever Call of Duty became before World at War. Like I remember when Call of Duty was still like World War II type of old stuff. Like what was I don't know. I don't even remember it at this point. But like that was like 2000 to what? 2005? 2006 type of time frame. Like that was the only Call of Duty I played. I've not played Call of Duty since then, other than a little bit of Warzone. That's it. So if you're talking Call of Duty terms to me, I have no idea what that is. I don't know what that means. Sorry. I really want to go and watch this craft computing now. Like, I want to see what this looks like and how they are successful with this. Like, do they literally just drink while they're talking about technology, like just like me? Okay, that's what I figured. It was probably the esports stuff. Yeah. I mean, so not only was I definitely not part of the Call of Duty anything back then, I was even that much more removed from esports. I honestly didn't know that esports was like a thing. Like professional, legit esports was even a thing until I moved down here. I mean, we're talking like 2013, 2014. I don't think it ever even popped in my head. You are so old. Very, very old. It's okay though. We still love you. All right. Probably keel over tomorrow. Well, I mean, you know, anything's possible. Hey, Reed, have you seen anything about the new TFT set coming out? That's some games I'll play with you. I think it's supposed to be coming out like the middle of this month. They so it was a couple of sets ago, like a set or two ago, where basically the TFT team realized, they're like, oh wait, look, TFT's actually somewhat successful, so we're gonna like triple your team size. So they like tripled the amount of people working on TFT, and they've said that this set now that's about to come out like middle of this month is the first set now that is coming out that was worked on by all of these extra people. So they're talking about all these amazing changes and quality of life improvements. Just some crazy changes coming out. Triple the amount of units. Oh, no. Oh, my God. It already gets ridiculous. No, triple the amount of people like working on TFT. Developers. So it's... They're touting just how incredible this set's going to be. It looks really interesting, honestly. So it's kind of a back to... Not back to the basics, but like back to... Yeah, I don't know how many people. I don't know how many people started. Yeah, it's probably much less than we think. So they're going back, and it's going to be a little bit very similar to like their first sets. but they've added a ton of stuff. Why don't we just play Overwatch 2, use some aiming? That's one of those games that is always like at the top of my list to play, but I just never get there. It's always like 5 or 6. So I always go to like game 1. Oh, if I'm tired of that, game number 2. And then maybe if I'm desperate, like 3, 4, and 5 kind of like interchange out and go to, and then like Overwatch is always just number 6. I just never get there on my list. It always gets replaced by something. Yeah, honestly, I played quite a bit of Overwatch 1. Like, we played a lot of that. I honestly have not played almost any Overwatch 2 at this point, but it's like I said, it's one of those that just, it's on my list, but I just never get to it. Hey, random, do you have a hotspot we can use to stream? No, I do not. Let me figure it out. I might. Actually, long story short, work's going to start paying for my cell phone. So I'm going to probably upgrade my plan. So then it might include a hotspot. I don't know. We'll see. I have to figure it out because so they reimburse monthly, but I prepay my phone yearly. So I don't get a monthly bill, so I don't know how they want to reimburse it. So I don't know how that works yet. I just need to clarify that before I do any upgrading or whatever. But if I figure that out and I upgrade my cell phone plan, I might actually have a hotspot that we could use for that. We'll see. Because, yeah, and the nice thing is that it's just a stipend, so it's not like a company phone, so they don't care what I use it for. It's just a stipend for my phone. You think a Friday night stream would be cool? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if we can do, again, this stream from Pride Fest, like, that would be awesome. Yeah, lots to figure out. We need to start getting a packing list together so I can start doing that. Because I have a feeling this week is going to go by so ridiculously fast for me, at least. I am going to be... It's going to be one of those where I'm going to be so excited to do everything that I'm going to be doing, but it's also going to be overwhelming because it's a new job type of situation that this is all going to be so... I have a feeling this week is going to go so fast. Pride Fest is out at the park at Nelson Atkins Museum. It's called like Thies Park, I think. Thies Park, like this, I think. Yeah, it's out at like Nelson Atkins there. Yep. Which I think is a really cool location. I'm excited for that. The good thing is it's not too far. It's super central, right? I'm okay with it. But yeah, I will see. The only other thing that I would be worried about, we have not done Pride Fest before, no. The only thing that I would be worried about is just being in a big area with a lot of people. It'll be interesting to see how cell reception is just in general. But then again, I'm really going to be interested also to see how many people are there Friday and Sunday. I assume that most people are going to be there on Saturday, right? Like I'm going to be really interested to see what Friday and Sunday actually look like. Sure, I'm sure there'll be people there, right? But I wonder how many people will actually be there, right? Exactly, yeah. Like I assume, like when I think of Pride Fest, like all I think of is the parade, right? I assume that the whole village there is going to be extra afterwards. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Those events get packed. Yeah, but so I assume it'll be packed on Saturday after the parade. But what's it going to look like on Friday afternoon? I just don't know how many people are going to be, showing up. So yeah, absolutely. I'm sure it'll be insane on Saturday. But is it going to be that insane? Is it going to be that packed on Friday and Sunday? I just don't know. But we need to get a packing list together, so I need to know if I need to like take down TVs, like if I need to pack up anything else, like what I need to pack. Also, Nick, now that you're here, I need to get all of your best tips and tricks for MacBooks because I'm getting one from work now. Apparently, I actually went and bought this laptop for the job. Literally the day after I bought it, they were like, "Oh, also, do you want a computer?" I was like, "Oh, well, I mean, I have a computer, but like, what do you guys have?" And they're like, "Oh, it's a brand new MacBook." Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Thanks. So, I mean, I assume everything I'm gonna be doing is in a browser, so it honestly shouldn't be that different, right? As long as all my like hub and stuff works, so that I can my KVM switch. I don't know why that wouldn't work, but as long as all that stuff works. Again, I'm gonna be working out of browsers, and honestly, they're building us an app, a phone app, so I should be able to do like 95% of my job from my phone if I wanted to. Basically, the worst thing is the hidden apps and things. Hidden apps. I don't know what that means. I also was thinking about this. So I have like a couple other, like I've got a Mac Mini like sitting over there. It's not like I use it regularly, but the last Mac computer that I owned was college, so when I was still in the dorms, so probably like 2009, 2010 maybe. So that's like the last time that I used a Mac computer. Other than just so like Katie's mom has a MacBook. So anytime like she's needed help, I've used that and helped her out, but outside of like that kind of stuff, I have not used a Mac computer for like a good 10, 12 years. Instead of having a taskbar with every single thing open on your computer showing, it has the single icons below. You have to right-click the icon to get the different zoom windows and things. Okay, yeah. And I'm not worried about different interface stuff like that. I don't know. That kind of thing doesn't bother me. Using finger actions. Again, I'm planning on having this hooked up to my dock with my keyboard and mouse. Although that was one of the things that like sold me on MacBooks back when I had one, was because back again when I had one in like 2009, most other PC laptops, you didn't have like the finger gestures. That didn't exist. So the fact that that was the kind of stuff I loved. MacBooks were just years ahead of any other Windows computer as far as like the hardware and like the trackpad specifically went. So I'm excited either way. But I just realized it is after 10. My wife is texting me, and I am getting just so tired because I've been waking up too early. I appreciate so much everybody being here. You guys are all awesome. Please, if you are not following me on Twitter, do that, because I will for sure be posting some updates there on exactly what is going to be happening channel-wise, YouTube-wise, and all of that stuff. Like I said before, I appreciate you being here, Jonathan. Like I said before, if you missed it, I'll say it again. But I'm most likely this stream will not be happening on this channel anymore. This channel is probably going to be pivoting very, very much into a technology / smartphone / probably even more ultra super niche type of categories. And I'm most likely going to be utilizing an old YouTube channel that I have and turning that into kind of my more casual everything else channel, which means this, since I don't really want to change this stream, like I don't really want anything to change about this stream. So since this stream is not going to be super ultra niche into smartphones and stuff, I'm probably going to move this stream to that channel. So like I was saying, follow me on Twitter. That link is down below. It's in my YouTube channel, whatever. I will probably be posting it there on what channel I'll be streaming on, and we'll figure it all out. It'll definitely be going on Twitter first. First thing they told you, don't mix and match. Well, so again, you missed all of this before. I'm learning a ton already, and for me, like, I can obviously do anything I want, but so I want to, honestly, I think my goal is to test like those two kinds of channels at the same time. I want to like ultra niche a channel and make like literally one type of video and see how well that channel does versus like my personal, just everything. There's some gaming stuff on here. There's Casey Game On stuff. There's in real life stuff. Here's my personal life stuff. And like just see how that works out in comparison to that. So I'm just interested to try it all out. But yeah, that's, and I also was talking to Cloud about this before. I also think that hopefully now with all of this going on, I will have hopefully more time to manage two different channels, but also more motivation to manage two separate channels at the same time. So we'll see how it all works out. But again, like I said, this is all kind of stuff I've been thinking about and like working through, brainstorming and deciding in like the last couple days type of thing. So again, this could all change. All of the, like, I could just keep going on like I'm doing and with one channel. I don't know what's going to happen, to be completely honest. Still working through it, but that's why I say follow me on Twitter, because I will definitely, whatever gets officially decided, will be for sure going on Twitter. So follow the Twitter. That is, outside of YouTube, that is the social media that I use the most, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody being here. Like I said, you guys are all awesome. This chat, like, this is why I do all this YouTube. This is why I have been coming to stream, is because you guys are awesome and show up for this stuff. I appreciate it so much, and this it's so much fun to me. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate everything, and I am trying as hard as I can not to take any of my opportunities here for granted. So please stick with me as we move and mix stuff around. I'm trying to optimize stuff, trying to make stuff work, and hopefully everything will get better in the future. All right. Please have a good night, and I don't know. Have a good night. I don't know what else to say. We'll see everybody later. Again, so as far as next week goes, if we do stream, it will probably be on Friday. I don't know which channel yet. I don't know where it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to happen, because we've talked about all the Pride Fest stuff. I don't know if that stream is going to happen. If it does, it will be on Friday. I'm just going to throw that out there. But like I said, Appreciate everybody being here. Follow Twitter. That's where I'll post everything. We will see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.